fights. Coming up in our main event, Irish Micky Ward. The 35-year-old from Lowell, Massachusetts, has appeared on our network some 24 times in his illustrious career. Micky Ward has 35 wins and 26 knockouts, 282 rounds as a professional. Micky Ward has taken on all challengers with his come-get-you style. We saw him against Reggie Green here on Friday Night Fights in October of 1999. Micky Ward was in serious trouble fighting in front of the hometown fans, but then he let his left hand bomb go, and Micky Ward would score a 10th round stoppage against the 7th-ranked Green.
He just fought a smart fight. I mean, I give him all the credit. He did what he had to do to stay away from my left. You know what I mean? He just fought a smart fight, and you know, I worked with big things for me, but it's just a little, you know, a block that I have to hurdle over again. Another block in my way. Another hurdle to hurdle over again. So, you know, I just train as hard, and you know, for this guy here, I just kill myself in the gym and go at it again.
So now Micky Ward has to hurdle Steve Quinonez, the 30-year-old from California. Quinonez is a man that loves to use his boxing skills. 23 wins, not a big punch, with 9 knockouts. Quinonez realizes that this fight is the most important of his career, and he had a dream.
I visualized the fight actually last night in bed. I was just visualizing it all night, and I could see him the first round, just both of us coming at it. And you know, I could just see him coming after me and throwing that, starting the first punch with the left hook, and I make him miss, and I could see his head going down after missing, and I throwing an uppercut and hit him over the head and not scoring that first knockdown. I just kept, it was previewing it over in my mind over and over. It's just, I felt it so strong in my bed last night, you know, that's the way it was happening.
And how does Micky Ward visualize this fight unfolding? A different approach.
I have to start off faster than usual to show this guy that you know, I'm not gonna give him any leadway. I gotta go out there and show him from the get-go that I'm there for business and take the fight out of him, you know, and then just keep putting the pressure on him and hopefully wear him down. I'll take the heart right out of him.
So you've heard from Micky Ward and Steve Quinonez. There's the 30-year-old Quinonez. His last 5 opponents, a win percentage of 73%. He got a 4-rounder just to keep busy in his last fight. He's been in against tough competition, knocked out earlier in his career by Diego Corrales. Micky Ward coming off a 9-month, 1-day layoff. Needed time to let that cut heal in that Antonio Diaz fight. Diaz outlanded Ward 73-8 in the jab category. Been in against all kinds of tough competition in a career that began in 1985. And there's his mom to the left of your screen, Alice, and fiancée Charlene Fleming. They were engaged on Valentine's Day. No date has been set yet for their wedding. So let's take a look at the rules. The unified rules under the Mashantucket Pequot Tribal Nation will be used. No 3 knockdown rule, no standing head count. Only the referee can stop it. Cannot be saved with the bell in any round. Accidental foul, they'll go to the scorecard. After 4 rounds are complete, they will score partial rounds. And if the mouthpiece comes out, they'll stop the action immediately. That is a wrinkle.
Right from the top, 2 things to look for. The southpaw style of Quinonez that Micky Ward will have to deal with, and the leg movements of Quinonez, trying to keep the strong left hooking Micky Ward off balance.
Well, Ward has seen it all. He's been in against Vince Phillips. That was the only time he was stopped. Ward had a cut left eye. It was stopped in the 3rd round. Phillips controlled that fight. He's been in against Frank Warren, if you go all the way back to 1989. Charles the Natural Murray. Zab Judah, who's here, fought Micky Ward. Southpaw, right on Friday Night Fights. One of the big wins in Ward's career, obviously, that win against Reggie Green a year and a half ago here on Friday Night Fights.
Bob, one thing to be aware of. Both these men have been cut in their careers, and they both come in there with their heads, especially the shorter Quinonez. Cuts could play a part in this fight.
Hurry, don't punch. You let him out. Come on.
Well, due to time constraints, we weren't able to bring you the Atlas World Strategy segment. But I tell you, I keep a close eye on things as Ward goes southpaw.
And Ward has been known to do that consistently throughout his 16-year career.
He's done just about everything.
Ward's bread and butter is that left hook to the body. And the way he likes to set it up, Bob, inside is to throw it to the head real quick. Get the man to raise his arms a little bit and then snap it to the body when there's a little opening.
Quinonez is from the Palm Springs area. Antonio Diaz is from Coachella, California, which is about 25 minutes from Palm Springs. Quinonez and Diaz have talked, although Quinonez said, I didn't have to talk to Tono much. I saw what he did against Ward, and that is stay away from that left hand.
And what Ward has to be careful of is while Quinonez is using those legs, like he's doing now, to try to keep, as I said, the stronger Ward off balance, Ward has to be careful that Quinonez doesn't stop and pot shot him.
Quinonez also mentioned the fact that he watched the Zab Judah fight against Ward and said really the key against Ward is to just box, box, box. But he's staying within range, Teddy, of Ward.
Yes, he's right now laying inside of Ward, but he's throwing one little wrinkle into it. He's using his legs to walk around Ward a little bit, keeping Ward from really getting set long enough to launch that hook.
Ward has landed some good shots to the body like that one. Left hook right to the stomach.
That was to the liver, like the punch Jose Torres knocked out Willie Pastrana with to win the light heavyweight title. Devastating punch.
Body shot. Good shot. Good shot.
Teddy was either to the liver. I thought it was to the ribs, right underneath the chest. And that was the one point I had mentioned to you. Quinonez, unlike Judah, obviously doesn't have jab Judah's skills.
Right.
Or maybe even Diaz. I didn't think he was boxing enough, staying to the outside. He was staying within Ward's range, where Ward landed a lot of good body shots, and he finished it with a left hand right to the body.
He was fighting Micky's fight. That's what you were alluding to. He was laying in front. From the beginning, Quinonez said and knew that his strategy had to be to use his legs, not to go into the teeth of the stronger Ward. Ward, who likes to use that left hook and needs you in front of him to use it. And Quinonez did lay in front a little too long and got caught a clean, perfect left hook. His elbow raised just a little bit, and Mickey's quick with that left hand. He's not just strong with it, he's quick with it. And he quickly got it inside before that elbow could get back in place.
And for a guy who was in against Corbin, Reggie Green, Shane Neary, Antonio Diaz in the last year and a half, this is just what the doctor ordered for Micky Ward, a one-round fight.
Yes, it is. He deserves an easy one. And you know what? This one didn't really figure to be easy. It's just that Micky landed that punch. Quinonez gave him the opportunity. Micky took it because this could have been a tough fight. Micky did not allow it to be a tough fight.
And Teddy, I alluded to it right near the end of that round. I thought Quinonez was staying too much in Ward's range. Ward landed 10 power shots in the round, and most of them, if not all of them, were the left hooks to the body.
Well, no doubt about it. Quinonez was the smaller man. His whole career, he was a junior lightweight, then a lightweight. He was 130 pounds, 4 pounds or less 17 times. So he should not have been laying in front, as you said.
Well, let's take a look at the replays as we get a look at the end of the fight. Quinonez kind of languishing in front there.
And as I mentioned, his forte, Micky's favorite bread and butter punch, is that left hook to the head, sets it up, and then he brings it back to the body. Watch the one to the head, and then back to the body. And boy, what a place shot and what a clean shot.
Right on the rib cage, the right rib cage. And Quinonez had no shot. Steve Smoger waved it off. 3:03 of the first round.
Again, Bob, when a man consistently can land a punch like Micky Ward does, it's not by accident, Bob. It's by technique. It's by trick. It's that left hook to the head and then to the body. Boy, he pulled it off.
Now, first, Micky, I know you want to say hello to someone very special to
I
you.
can say hello to my father. He's just got over the throat cancer. He got an operation. I say, Dad, is for you. My Uncle Rudy. For you, Rudy. Best of luck to both of you. Love you both. And Eddie, a friend of mine, Eddie, that passed away. Him too.
Hey, Micky, I was surprised that Quinonez was staying in front of you. You all landed 10 power shots in that round, a lot of shots to the body. Were you surprised that he was within range for you to land that left hand in the body shots?
Yeah, I mean, I thought I moved more, but like I told Teddy yesterday, I had to put the pressure on, get out there, and like I told Teddy, I had to show him that I was there for business, not just to roam around. I was there to win a fight. You know, I'm older, so I have to go out there and show the guys that I'm going to fight. I can't give no rounds away. Usually I'm a slow starter, but I can't do that no more.
Hey, you must have to pinch yourself because this wasn't a tough fight. You're not used to these.
You ain't lying.
Congratulations, you deserve one.
Thank you, Teddy. I mean, coming in on paper, this is supposed to be a really tough fight because this kid has fought some good fighters, and he's clever. You know, Ted, maybe he's not the strongest fighter, but he's a very clever fighter and a good fighter.
This could have been a tough fight. You didn't let it be when you landed that left hook to the liver.
Right. I mean, I have to get out